I have a goal of turning $500 into $1,500 in one day. Let's go. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I have no idea what I'm doing or which direction I'm going to go with this, but I'm going to base it around what I do for a living, which is buying, selling, and trading guitars, painting and customizing guitars, fixing and building guitars, all out of my storage building, which has amazing acoustics. And who knows, I may do a song or two, maybe some dancing. I'm kidding, but I don't know if there's any demand for a 57-year-old dancer, but I'd like to grow a subscriber base, not chase them away. But anyway, everybody's got to start somewhere, so here's where I start. I'm supposed to ask you to like and subscribe, so please do that. I see a lot of people that ask that on every one of their videos, so I guess I have to do that. Must be a requirement or something, because everybody does it. But anyway, here we go. Wind's blowing cold, blowing through my soul. I can feel it. I can feel it. I've decided to take everybody on a ride to kind of see what I do for a living. I'm on my way to Fayetteville, and I'm going to run the Northwest Arkansas route that I usually take, and we're going to take this $500 and by the end of the day make it worth $1,500 or better. I don't know exactly what it's going to do, but my goal is always that. So most of the time I reach it, sometimes I exceed it, sometimes I don't make it. You just never know. And this is post-pandemic, so it's a little iffy out there, but if you set out with a goal and you get close, you can usually be pretty happy with the outcome. First stop, Mountain Man Pawn. Currently at pawn shop number 5 for the day, and I've got 5 guitars. Added number 6 to the pile. Yeah, when I see a playable Fender acoustic for 50 bucks, I'm not gonna pass that up. Nice and low action. Neck is straight. Yeah. I ended up with 7 guitars after spending $500. The grand total was $522, I think is what I actually spent. So I went a little over. But anyway, ended up with 7 guitars. I'll add up the retail value when I get back. But off the top of my head, it's going to be close to $1,500, if not $1,500, but we'll see when I get back. I'll be doing that shortly. Okay, here's the 7 guitars I ended up with today. I got the Jackson Les Paul copy. Can't remember the name of the model right off the top of my head because I'm tired. Been going all day. This is the Epiphone Les Paul SL model, and this is a Squier Jazz bass. As you can see, they're all in U shape, but fairly good. I would say between good and excellent once they're cleaned up. So I paid $250 for this bundle of 3, and each one has a used retail in the shape they're in of approximately $175. That's what they'd probably bring on eBay or Reverb. But anyway, so there's $525. Okay, then I picked up this Gretsch resonator with a perloid headstock. These are 450 new. This one is in basically new shape. It doesn't look like it's ever even been played. I won't get full retail because it'll be considered used, but I can get at least 400 out of this one on eBay or Reverb. So we're at what, $9.25 now. Then I picked up this $50 Squire Strat that I always pick up because, hey, I know I can cut them in half. In other words, take the neck off, sell the neck with the tuners, and then sell the body with all the stuff in it for $75 a piece. So I know I'm gonna bare minimum make $150 on this. I paid $50 for it. For the Gretsch, I'm into the Gretsch for a little over $100, I think 109. Anyway, then here's this parts caster Telecaster, which has some really nice parts on it. Has a Bill Lawrence humbucker, has the Seymour Duncan bridge pickup and a Fender bridge on it, one of the old style, and it's got just some cool appointments on it. This parted out would be in the neighborhood of $300. Sell the neck separately, the body separately, sell the pickup separately, and the hardware. And once it's all said and done, should be over 300, but just to add it up easily, we'll say $300. So we were at what were we at? $925 with the Strat. That's $1075, and then plus 300, $1075, $1375. And then last and probably least is this cheap Fender acoustic. It's a DG7. It's kind of a low-end one, but even low-end ones will fetch about $125, $150. So, you know, we're way over $1,500 right now, you know, about $1,600 total with everything. So spending $500, and the total actually came to $528 total exactly. And by the time everything sells, of course, that's not going to happen overnight, but by the time everything sells, I'll be in the neighborhood, minimum 15. I already know I breached the 15. I'm on up in the 16 territory, and I'd say max 625, 650, probably 1625, 1650, somewhere around there. So it's been a profitable day, I would say, but I set my goal and I made it. Covered all of Northwest Arkansas, pawn shops and music stores, and made 17 stops, I do believe. So it's been a productive day. The next scene, I'm calling it a scene. Anyway, on the next one, I will show you these things once I get them listed. I got to do a little bit of work, a little setup, make sure everything's all nice and good on them. And then I'm going to put them, probably, these seem to be mostly eBay worthy. They're not Reverb worthy. Usually the higher end stuff will hit Reverb. But these came out great. Good day. Y'all have a good night.